Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Lori. It's early morning on Friday. I'm actually waiting for a delivery from the pharmacy. I wanted to give a quick update for those of you who are waiting for the results from his last blood work. Unfortunately, it didn't come back great. His white blood cells have plummeted again. Just to refresh, and for anybody who doesn't know, or for anybody who didn't see the last video, his white blood cells have been consistently going lower and lower. And maybe about a month ago, they decided to do 3-day injections. The name of the medicine is called Neupogen, and it stimulates the bone marrow to start waking up, basically, start producing the white blood cells and getting his body back into functioning again, back into functioning in that way again. So we've had 3 blood tests since then. The first one came back, the minimum is 4. The first one came back at 3.8, which is higher than when he started. He was at 1.9. Then the next test came back at 3.6, I believe, which told them it could still be the medicine that they gave him and not his body producing, because it should have been going up, not down. And the true test was the one that he did yesterday, which came back at 1.8, which means the medicine is out of his system and his body just isn't producing the white blood cells. So what they are doing now is the Neupogen for 3 days again. He has an appointment with a hematologist until we can get to the hematologist. They needed to try something, so we're doing that again. Unfortunately, the last time he did it, he was in a lot of pain, So we have some things in place to prevent that from happening. We're hoping that it doesn't happen as bad this time. He can't go into the hospital to get them because he's just so susceptible to anything. As a matter of fact, we can't plan any holidays or anything like that either. He has to stay very low-key and here at home, and everything else, thank God, came back good. His that one that I always call cytomegalodon virus, that's not the name, so don't look that up, but it's the CMV, I believe is what it is. So that has come back still negative. No signs of rejection at this point. They're still saying that they have seen this before, and they're just going to keep trying different things to stimulate that bone marrow, but it's scary. It's very scary for us. It's frustrating for him because he's living in this bubble, and the only thing he can do is, we go for rides, and that sort of thing, but he can't really do much, and he is exhausted. We don't know if that's a result of the white blood cells. We don't know if it's honestly simply just being depressed from all of this. We really don't have any idea what that's from, but he sleeps late and then he gets up and then he falls asleep on the couch. He's not functioning very well. So we're hoping that once his white blood cells kick in, that he'll start doing a little bit better. Usually by this point they start to wean down because he's more than 6 months post-transplant. He is on, I believe, 2.5 of prednisone, which is really, really good. He was on like 30 when he came home from the hospital, so 2.5. That's amazing. You know, it's really good. It's something we look forward to at first every week, then every 2 weeks, and now every month we look forward to it going down with good results from the anti-rejection testing. So that's good. Everything else looks like it's going really well. Everything is going in the right direction except the bone marrow, which sounds scary, feels scary, but they keep insisting that this is sometimes a part of it. Sometimes people go through this. I try not to do too much research online because that's a really scary place. You tend to see people sharing scary stories, and I don't necessarily want to see anything bad, and I instead really just want to focus on the positive and just hear it from the doctors and not necessarily look for all that information ourselves. It's internet could be a very scary place. I don't want to spiral into that, and I don't want to think that, nope, we're going to stick with the positive. We're going to stick with the good. You see all these grays today. I know that on most of my videos, I talk about confidence and things you can do to feel good about yourself and all those things, which I still fully believe in, but it's very early in the morning, and I'm going today to get it colored, so we're going to let it go right now. But that's all I've got today so far. I'll check back in once we do the injections and keep you guys posted how he's doing. Just praying for no pain this time, and praying that the things that the doctors and the hematologists have told us to do will help keep that pain. The pain is very, very intense. He feels it deep in his bones, and he can barely walk. He can't, like, it's just, I actually told them if you have to do it again, he either goes in the hospital or you give him some intense pain meds. And I'm not looking forward to it, and I know he's not, but I'll check back in with you once we start. Thanks for your support, everybody. It's always appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment. And as always, if you could subscribe to the channel, helps me to grow the channel, which I really appreciate. But thanks very much. I'll talk to you all soon.